哦，大家好，今天我们来学习第9课第一个课文的生词。那我们开始 start。OK，这个大家好，right？大家 everybody 好 good everybody good hello everybody，right？OK，第一个生词父母。父 is father, 母 is mother. So 父母 is basically father and mother, means your parents. But if separately, father we say 父亲, and mother we say 母亲. That's a separate word. We prefer two-syllable words, 2 or 3-syllable words. So if you just say father, you say 父亲.If just say mother, you say 母亲. Of course, you can say 爸爸, mama, right? That's right. 爸爸 or mama. But 父亲 is formal. 母亲 is formal for mama. So 父母, you can say 爸爸妈妈, or even you can say 爸妈. You can introduce. 你可以介绍, right? Introduce. 这是我的爸妈 or you can say 这是我的父母 It depends what's the situation, right? You can use 父母 or 爸妈 By the way, do you know 姐妹? That's also the two-syllable words. Every syllable got a meaning, right? 姐 is from 姐姐 It's your older sister 姐姐 And 妹 is for 妹妹 means your younger sister. So 姐妹 is your older sister and your younger sister, means your sisters. And another one is 兄弟. 兄弟 is your brothers. Basically 兄 means older brother, and the D means younger brother. But when you say it separately, usually for your older brother, we don't just say 兄, we say 哥哥. 哥哥, that's a little different. 哥哥. And your younger brother is 弟弟. Okay, so 哥哥, 弟弟. Okay, and back to the book. Your parents is 父母. 好, then we look at the second one. 曾经 means once or ever. Like you ever been to some city, you will say 我曾经去过 the city, right? For me, I can say 我曾经去过欧洲. 我曾经去过欧洲.欧洲 means Europe. So 我曾经去过欧洲. I have ever been to Europe. Okay. So 曾经 like once or ever. You put 过 after the verb to make it past tense. Okay. 下一个剩下 is said to be left or to remain. For example, 在中国如果你请客 right? 请客 is you treat. You invite your guests 请客 right? It means you treat. You will pay. 如果你请客吃饭，很多的中国朋友，可能大家吃东西，但是 a lot of left, a lot of food still left. You can say 剩下很多饭。饭 could be food. 剩下很多饭。After you're eating, you still a lot of things left. 剩下很多饭。And in China, the parents always ask their children like 不要剩饭。不要剩饭 means don't left the food, don't remain the food. This word 剩下 the main syllable is 剩 means something left left something. 下 means go down, right? So that thing left, it sounds like that thing go down, right? 剩下. But of course, you can just use 剩, like I said, 剩饭, because 剩 is the main part of this word. 剩. Okay. 下一个建议 to advise, to suggest. 建议 could be noun or verb. For example, I have a suggestion. You can say 我有一个建议 right? I have a suggestion. 我有一个建议 Okay? Or you can say he suggested 他建议 then what like this what he said 他建议 something something 好第五个博物馆 I'd like to tell you the meaning of every character because I think that way will help you a lot to understand the Chinese. Every character got its meaning by itself, right? So then it gets together to make some similar meaning or new meaning for the new words. Okay. When you know every character, then when you say the new words, it's easy for you to remember. Okay. So basically, 博 means wide, broad, wide, wide. And 物 means things. It's like 东西 东西 in Chinese also means things. 东西 And 馆 it's got the meaning a place. Actually, 馆 is kind of a place. But what kind of place? The place for the culture or the sports or exhibition, etc. Embassy, this kind of space, place, they can name themselves some 馆. So 博物馆 basically like the exhibition place for a lot of things, very wide. So 博物馆 is museum. Okay, got it? 博物馆. Next 下一个专业 means your major. Like you can say 我的专业是 it means my major is, right? 我的专业是 actually like marketing. 专业是 marketing. 我的专业是 marketing. Okay? Then 第七个感兴趣感兴趣 means to be interested in. Actually 兴趣兴趣 means your interests or your hobby, right? Your hobby. 感 感 do you know 感觉 interest. 感觉 is a feeling or you feel. To feel or a feeling. It's a 感觉. So 感兴趣 basically like you feel something is very interesting. So it's a verb 感兴趣. But when we use it, we use this phrase. We say 对 something 感兴趣 means like to something very interesting or in something very interesting. We will say the thing first, then we say interested. So you can say okay 功夫 okay Chinese 功夫 okay. So 功夫 we say in Chinese we say 功夫功夫 that's Chinese 功夫 How do you say I'm interested in Chinese 功夫 Could you make it? Then I tell you, okay. So I make it. You will say 我对you will say 功夫 first. 功夫 then 感兴趣 okay. Or you say 我对中国功夫感兴趣 both okay, no problem. Then let's see next.参观 参观 means to visit. You could visit a factory, you could visit a museum, you could visit an exhibition, like this, 参观. But if you visit your friend, say on Sunday, we don't say this visit 参观. So here the 参观 is just a visit to, you will learn something or you study something, you with your notebook to write something down and have a look, this kind of 参观, okay? So 参观 museum, do you remember? Very wide, a lot of things, place. 博物馆参观博物馆 Do I have other example? No. Okay, 参观博物馆 So another visit, like you visit your friend's home, how do you say? We just don't say visit, we say just you can say go to see my friend, or you just say I go to my friend's home. Okay? So we say 我去看我的朋友 Or you say 我到 like arrive, to go to 我到我的朋友家 Okay? Instead of you say visit. If you really say 参观, it sounds like you really with your notebook and go to your friend's home to write down something. The furniture is good and decoration is good. I will learn like this. So remember this. 下一个第9个顺便 by the way 顺便 Like you go to Shanghai and your friends in Shanghai, so by the way you visit her or visit him. That's 顺便 顺便 The the character 顺 顺 with the tongue. 顺 means go in the same direction. Go in the same direction means 顺 便 is from 方便 Do you know 方便 means convenient. Convenient. I hope that's the right spelling. Okay. Anyways, convenient. 方便 convenient means go in the same direction of with your convenience, right? So means just by the way. By the way. 下一个第10个将来 future future like in the future I will do something 将来我要去中国 right in the future I will go to China maybe your Chinese teacher invited you to come to China but right now you have no plan but you can say in the future right 将来我要去中国 I will go to China 将来我会去中国 also got the same meaning 会 also means you will do something right will do something 将来我会去中国 I promise you right promise you how do you say promise by the way 我保证 I promise 我保证 Okay that's 将来下一个变化 means change change not change money, but just something really changed, like the weather changed or someone's attitude changed. That's kind of 变化. Okay, so here I'd like to share a character with you. Share the character with you. Could you look at the character 画 first? The character 画. Okay, then I do it. I will use this and my pen. Okay, so I will write it down first. The character 画 like this. This is 画. Okay, so if you know some characters, you know the left part is the person part, and the right part is number 7. Number 7. So 3,000 years ago, when people write the character person, they will write this way. Okay, I change another color. They will write this way. That's a person, a standing person, and they can write this way. It's another side. It doesn't matter because at that time just a simple picture, so it doesn't matter which side you face to, which side doesn't matter. So right now we write people like this, right? You know that's 人, the character 人. It's changed a little bit, right? Right now it more looks like a person with 2 legs, right? But the original one is a person standing with the arm. Okay, so you understand this, then let's look at the 画. So that part obviously is a person. How about that part? Actually it's another person, but a little different. I will show you. Did you see it? It's the person upside down, right? So that's kind of change, right? At first the person standing, then the person just upside down. So that means to change. Got it? That's the character 画. But right now we will write this way and this way. Okay. I'd like to give you some other example. So, one person, another person, one person follow another person. What does it mean? It means to follow, right? To follow. And the character right now we write 2 person. That's the character 从. It's got the meaning follow or from. And if a person face this side, another person face another side, what's that? It's they back to back, right? They got meaning back. Also got meaning the north, the direction north, because usually the north part in China is very cold. Or if you face north, because here the sun is like in the south, right? The south sky. So the north sky is very cold. So it's got meaning cold. And got meaning north, right? Not got meaning cold, it means north. So the character is like this. Which is 北. Like our capital Beijing, that's 北. Actually it's come from 2 people, back to back. So it's got the meaning your back. Another meaning means you just angry with each other, so you feel cold to each other. So got the meaning the direction north. Okay? I hope you got it. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back. Here's a 变化, right? 变化. The two characters all means change, so together also change. 下一个剧院，剧院 is it's at theater. Ju basically Ju means opera. Like we talked Beijing. In Beijing, they have a very famous opera. It's called Beijing Opera. It's we call it Jingju. Beijing Opera. It's Jingju. Okay. And so Ju it's opera basically. Yuan also it's a yard. Basically, yuan is a yard, but right now it could be for some certain government office or public places. So it could be for certain government offices or public places. To give you example, right? Give you example. Oh, okay. So, for the government office, do you know the character 法? 法 is basically means law. The law. For example, 法国 means France. France basically sounds like law country. But the meaning not got from the character's meaning. It's from the song, because for French, right? France. So 法国 we call it 法国, but it sounds like a law country. Okay, so 法 is law. So 法院 if work with 院 means yard or for certain government office. 法院 means the court. The court. Fa Yuan. Another example is 医院. I think you know 医院, right? 医 is to kill. When you are sick, you go to the hospital, they will kill you, right? So 医院 means a place to cure your sickness. 医院 hospital. Okay. Next one, it's 杂技. 杂技. I'd like to show you a picture. And here, in American or some Western country, you will use Google, right? But I think in China we use Baidu a lot. Oh, excuse me. Why it's so big? Okay, here we are. We use Baidu. You say Baidu. Here's the image. Baidu image. So I input 杂技. You could use pinyin. All character. If you know character, you can use character. If you know pinyin, you can use pinyin. It doesn't matter. That's a good thing for search on Baidu. So, and later I will try to search on Google to see if we can get the same picture on Google if we use pinyin, right? Okay. You may be curious about this. First, we will Baidu it for 杂技. You see, then we got it. Okay. Let's 杂技. Okay. 杂技. Good. It's really hard, right? 很难哦. That's 杂技. Okay. And say if we use Chinese character, if it works, then we will say 杂技 number 1. Say one popular way to input Chinese character also use pinyin, then they will transfer to Chinese character, then you will choose. That's 杂技, right? Then enter. Yes, we got the same images, so it works. Okay. Then we will try the Google. Okay, we'll try Google image. Okay, here's the Google image. Then we will use first. We use 拼音杂技. See if it works. Let's say, oh my God, that's not really 杂技, right? It doesn't work actually, right? Doesn't work well. And then we try Chinese characters. See if it works. 杂技. 杂技. Okay. Oh, it works, right? It works. So on Google, you use Chinese character, it works. But the pinyin, I think sometimes it works, but not always. Okay, so you could try Baidu to check what's the character really mean sometimes. Okay. 好. Then we will go back. Let's start it. 第14个好奇 curious. You curious about something, you will say again. You will say 我对 something 好奇. Sometimes we say 很好奇. I'm very curious about Chinese character. You will say 我对 Chinese character 很好奇. 我对中国汉字. 字 is character. Han is our nationality. Han people's character. 我对中国汉字很好奇. Okay, that's 好奇. You know, the character 好, last time we talked about 好 means good, right? A lady and the children together means good. 好奇 basically it means strange. It's like to some very strange thing you think it's good to know, right? You like to know it, so it means you're curious about it. That's 好奇. 第15个陪 accompany. For example, 我陪你去公司. I accompany you to the company, right? 我陪你去公司. That's 陪. And 下一个 next one. 下一个通常 said normally, generally. Like normally I don't drink. Normally I wasn't. How can I say? I will not be late. I'm not late, right? So you can say 通常我不喝酒, right? 喝酒 means drink alcohol. 通常我不迟到.迟到 means you be late, arrive late. 迟到. Okay. Then the proper nouns. 第一个东方明珠. It's a TV tower in Shanghai. So 东 is east, 方 is the direction. Means the east direction TV tower. Here it says the Oriental pure TV tower. Because the 明珠 Ming means bright. 珠 is the pure. It's pearl, I think, right? Pearl. Okay. 东方明珠 is a name for the TV tower. The second one, 上海城市规划馆. Shanghai is the city's name. 城市 means the city. 规划 is the planning. 馆, like we said, is kind of a place for exhibition. So 上海城市规划馆. Shanghai Urban Planning Exhibition Center. Actually, in Chinese, they didn't say anything about center, right? It said the exhibition place. Okay. 第三个，上海商城. And again, it said Shanghai Center, but you know, Shanghai is Shanghai, and the Shang is business, Cheng is city, business city. Shangcheng it means some shopping mall or department shop. They can call them Shangcheng. So Shanghai Center could be Shanghai shopping mall. Okay, good. 很好啊，谢谢大家。最后 at last 最后请跟我读啊。Follow me to read. OK. 父母曾经剩下建议博物馆专业感兴趣参观，顺便将来变化剧院杂技好奇陪通常东方明珠上海城市规划馆上海商城 OK 好了，谢谢大家，下次见。